it may take them a long time to get back. I'm really surprised he has any movement at all. Doesn't have much to deal with this attack. Although they are quite damaging, he could probably take on the rest of the Feudalist and Thirdlist. The Mortal right here to help clean this up. Chiyeung might still hold this, but he'll have lost 2 hats and some tech, which is quite unfortunate for him. No, there's a tank in your base! What the hell? Go kill it, dude! Tank in your base! Just ignore it. And AtrumX is not more focused at his third. He is building more tanks, which is useful because tanks are good. And more Marines are on the way out, but they're rallied down to his opponent's gold base, where he has built another barracks. Looks like, I don't know, maybe he's getting ready to fortify this position or something. It could be really useful, but it looks like he's just going to pull back. Not really sure why there's barracks here.
And more mutalisks on the way for Chiyeung. It's like he's just going to try to get more mutas. He's not rebuilding his hatcheries yet. He has a lot of minerals that he could be using. And
yeah, both players really high on the mineral count. Need to up their macro a bit. After that attack, AtrumX is up 53 SCVs to 42 drones, and AtrumX does have the gold, and if he starts milling that, he's going to have a lot of income, although, frankly, it doesn't really matter, because neither player is really using their minerals all to zero. Having the gold base really doesn't help you at all, unless you're using all your minerals. And he is not. So the gold base is actually just a bit of an odd choice, although it is the safer base here. It's a lot harder to push into this base than it is to push into this third. It's a little bit easier to fortify these positions, as you do have these lanes to defend, as opposed to the giant ramp. Plus this other side that's giant vulnerable. It looks like Mutalisks are going to pick off this barracks or ignore that it's going to scout everything that he's doing. Looks like Chiyeung is going to go all in here. And he's attacking the third. A lot of Mutalisks, so we're going to pick up on our military focus. It takes quite easy. And those Mutalisks are going to be picked up by those 3. Those Mutalisks are in. Wow, 2 Mutalisks survived just barely. They didn't actually run away far enough, so they just died. And now there's a factory in Chiyeung's base. Chiyeung pulling back his roaches again, and has not rebuilt his natural third. So Chiyeung is actually in a really difficult spot here. This is looking pretty good for AtrumX.
Yep. And AtrumX's main is almost mined out now, so he should be looking to expand soon, although he does have a lot of minerals anyway. And he...
He plays Zerg. You just make like 12 hatcheries and still have plenty of money left over. Same with AtrumX, really. He could just make like 3 orbital commands and have a bunch of mules. Why not? He needs to throw down some extra racks to get some more Marines out, and definitely needs to be taking an expansion. His main is mined out. He needs to be taking a 4th. And I think gold is going to mine out pretty fast since it's the gold.
He should also probably saturate his refineries at his gold there, since gas is his limiting reagent, although he is still at 900 of that, so it's probably not a huge deal, but would be nice to have.
The main issues in this game ultimately just came down to which player uses resources more. Both players obviously using resources at some level, but Chiyeung just really not using his resources much at all. He really needs to build more hatcheries. Even though he does have a lot of money, he needs those hatcheries for production. He could just surge forward with a lot of Zerglings right now and do some kind of crazy counterattack. Take down some production facilities, some SCVs, some depots, something. And he needs to morph a bunch of banelings so we can deal with Chiyeung. So the other thing is he really needs to make sure he's creep spreading. Without that creep spread, you basically have no mobility in your bases, and that's really unfortunate. The Terran player also has mobility, but no mobility, but that's because he has siege tanks. He is sieging his tanks up at his base, which is a nice change of pace.
He's moving his Marines out, though. Looks
Yeah,
like he's going to the other gold and leaving his tanks behind, which would be unfortunate if Mutas came and picked them off.
yeah. Looks like a little
Oh,
lag from Chiyeung. A lot of SCVs out. It looks like he's just doing a Marine SCV all in. 28 minutes into the game, with a bunch of tanks out, he's doing a Marine SCV all in. I'm really baffled by this decision making from AtrumX, although I'm not sure it'll matter. Chiyeung is in fact disconnecting. I think at this point, see, if this were a master level game and I had to make a call on this, I would give this game to AtrumX. But you have to take into account typical bronze level of play. And you know, that's not intended as a slight onto the players. It's just you have to take into account that these players do make a lot of mistakes that you wouldn't see a master level or professional level player make, such as doing an SCV Marine all in at 28 minutes into the game.
yeah, looks like Chiyeong's definitely gonna drop. That
We'll do
sucks.
replay, however. Although I did watch the game, so I'll probably just times 8 it to the end and see what Chiyeung has left.